Hello guys, welcome to my Facebook Live. It's Earth Day and I just popped out this card. I thought it was so cute using the Hope, Love, and Joy bundle. Now this is a bundle that I've had for a minute, and honestly it was one of the first things I've ordered. I have used this little flower die a bunch on my projects, but this card I just wanted to make for Earth Day today. Plus, you could make it any day. It's always a good day to fill the earth with joy, right? Or with hope. So let's get started. Now we are using, like I said, the Hope, Joy, and Love bundle. My name is Cogbill. My business is called Paper Made Prettier. I would love for you to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and you won't miss another video. Every week on Wednesday around 1 I go live, and on Facebook, make sure and like my page if you're watching me there. All right, so we are starting with a white card base. And I want to show you this designer paper that I'm using called Square Snippets. Now, it's got such fun patterns on one side. And so there's 3 patterns of squares. You've got this pattern. These squares are a little bit bigger, and they layer together very nicely. These patterns. And then these patterns. It sounds like a patchwork quilt. So cute. And while I'm remembering, this paper is on Last Chance. On the back, we have a little ledger. Last Chance just means that when it sells out, it sells out. And then I was really drawn to this piece for some reason today. So that's what we're going to use for our total background of our card. So I like sometimes just to cover the whole card base with designer paper, and you're gonna do 5 1/4, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Just a tip, if you are trying to cover it completely, just make it a smidge over 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and then that way when you stick it down, it won't, like, the white won't show. That's just a little trick. So I usually start with one corner, look here, and then smash it down. That's kind of my secret there. Now I've got a piece of a new color for you. This color is called Hydrangea Hue, and it is a new in color. I am able to purchase the in colors 6 weeks ago because I'm a happy shopper. So you're not going to want to miss this new set of products that we have, especially our new in colors. So this is my favorite of the new in colors. It's called Hydrangea Hue. This will be available May the 5th, or you can order now by choosing a starter kit. The reason I would recommend that you order now is a lot of these things are already selling out, even just from the happy shoppers purchasing. And once it goes live to customers on May 5th, you're going to see things go fast. So if you want to get the best pick, all the new in colors, all the new papers, everything, then just go ahead and get your starter kit today. It's always a great deal at $125 and products for $99, no shipping. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Make your wish list. And I can show you the new stuff that you can put on your wish list. Or you can just go in and start making your wish list, and you'll have access to all the new products. Okay, now let's get our piece of paper that has our square. Now all I did was cut this square out of the paper first. I just wanted just that square. I felt like it was like a good, I like to think about all the colors when I think about the earth, because we do have lots of colors in the earth. So I think, and plus the peacock and the hydrangea hue just made me think of the water and the sky of the earth. Now, you can see that my piece here is not as tall as it needs to be. So first I'm going to take it and cut it down to 2.5. And then I'm going to cut like no measurement, but if you must know, I'm going to go to the 1-inch mark here and cut that. Okay. And we're going to have a little secret going on underneath our stamped area. So we're going to put this piece down here, and you're just going to center it left to right, but make it go off the edge just a hair. Just a hair. And then same thing with this piece. You're going to center it left to right. Hello, Angela. Good to see you. We're making an Earth Day card today. All right, so now when we cover that up, you won't know that that piece of paper wasn't tall enough. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is do our stamping. So I'm starting with a little piece of white here. It is 3 5/8 by 1 1/2, and I'm going to stamp it with Pretty Peacock. I wasn't sure this would work because I was going to color it with blends, but you know how you tell if things work? You just try it. That's all. I don't like anything underneath here when I'm stamping. You want to put something squishy underneath here. A Stampin' Pierce mat works great because this is a pretty filled in stamp, and you want to give it a good press. All right, nice. Oh, I did it again. Hold on. I did this when I made the original card. You want to leave room for your sentiment. So fill the world with, now it's going to be at the very top here. Then you're going to come in with your hope. There's plenty of room for it. I just forgot about that part of the sentiment. All right, sorry to shake. Oh, I see why we're shaking. Okay. All right, now we still need the O. So that's where this bundle comes in. We're going to stamp our earth with Pretty Peacock. And then we're going to do some coloring. So I'm going to start with the light hydrangea hue. Make sure I've got light. That's dark. I think I want light for my earth. So we're just going to color in what would be the water here. This area, of course, is blue. So like I said, the colors in this paper just made me think of the earth with that water and then the land. So we're coming in with light Pretty Peacock here for our land. We're going to fill in that in. And yes, you don't have to use Memento when you're using blends. Just try it. It's always, if you want to know if it's going to work, just try it. Now, would I go over and over and over that Pretty Peacock with that hydrangea hue blend? No, but I didn't need to for this. I am going to come back in and see there's a few little places where I need a tiny bit more hydrangea hue. Okay. So now, because we have these dies, so there is a die set. We're mainly cutting out like the earth, the heart, the dove, the snowflake, the praying hands. This is one of my favorite die cut flowers. Sorry. Very cute. So definitely a great set of dies. Let me then pop this in. So I'll show you, we're going to, this is circle die, cuts out that earth perfectly. I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want to bump the camera again. It slipped. Let me get some Post-it note tape. Hello, patience. All right, this is just a little tip. If you're cutting out, die cutting a stamped image, you can catch it with a little piece of Post-it note tape. or a Post-it note if you don't have Post-it note tape, and then just slide it through. So we're going to do that. All right, now we have our earth, and it fits just perfectly in here with our stamped area. So we're gonna pop this up with dimensionals. So Earth Day is today. Love it. I really, honestly was planning on using this stamp set anyway because I haven't used it yet, and I do get to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't like to waste money. So if there's a stamp set that I haven't used yet, then I'm digging through my box and looking for that so that I can make something pretty with it. I did get the idea for this layout from my friend Brenda Quintana, and I'll share with you the other cards she made using this set. She made so many cute cards with it. All right, so Filled with Hope. There. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, it's not a complete without an embellishment, am I right? So I pulled these beautiful butterflies. Butterflies make me think of hope. And these are also an item that you can get with a starter kit only right now. They're not available until May the 5th for customers. Like I said, don't wait because these kinds of things are going to sell out quickly. And I loved this little hydrangea hue butterfly. I'm going to put one here and here. I got a paper cut on my finger in case you were wondering and you were about to call 911 for me. All right, so we have our 3 butterflies. Fill the world with hope. I hope you do that today and every day of your life because the world is awesome. All right, so make sure and add Hope, Love, and Joy bundle to your cart. You've got so many neat sentiments and die cuts here. You'll want to grab the last chance. It's the last chance for the Square Snippets Designer Paper. And you want to go ahead and get your starter kit so you can get that hydrangea hue paper, the hydrangea hue blends, these cute butterflies. You want to get those before they are gone. All right, and I'll put the link to get your starter kit right here in this video on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.